Так, президент Путин, я хочу передать вам
Esteemed President Putin, I would like to send my best regards and my embrace of solidarity and of brotherly sentiment, of eternal support for you and the Russian people. We can still remember our summit in Kazan during the BRICS summit, our meeting during the BRICS summit, and we discussed some shared criteria for the new world that is coming about. This is the world that is in tune with our Bolivarian concept, so it is going to be multipolar, polycentric world. This will be the world where the mutual respect, where the cooperation is something that is going to be the essence of cooperation between the states, between the countries.
Вы помнили только что Франциско де Миранда, генералиссимус.
Remember Francisco de Miranda, our general who contributed a lot to the cause of our independence. He joined us from the French army, and he later became colonel of the Russian army.
Этого исторического процесса приближения между
And he was a token of this rapprochement between the two countries, between Venezuela and Russia. He was truly great South American, and he fought for the independence of South American nations, and he also did a lot for the people of Russia. And another chapter in our history, important chapter, is Russia and its recognition of our independence. It helped Bolivar's army with weapons back in 1840s. And you also remember Comandante Hugo Chavez. He launched a great era, great epoch. We can call it that. And it launched the new types of relations between our countries that are growing better and better, I might say. And now we are entering the phase when our relations between Russia and Venezuela are growing even more mature, when we start trusting each other more and more, because our stance on the strategic vision of the world development, of the global development, is coinciding, and we have a practical understanding that a new world is possible. We know that it is possible to build relations, to develop relations based on mutual respect. We know that it is possible, and as you know, we work jointly to continue with this progress, with the progress along this path.
Позвольте мне передать
российскому народу наши поздравления celebrations of the 80th anniversary of the great victory. So I would like to congratulate the Russian people already now on this anniversary, on the anniversary of the great victory in the great patriotic war, because that's something that the entire mankind must cherish, because it is impossible to understand the humankind history without understanding our joint victory over the Nazism. And in Venezuela, I have already given instructions to celebrate on high level, both on the political level, on popular level, and from the political point of view. So we are going to celebrate these days as well, and we are going to inaugurate a large monument dedicated to the liberators, to the Red Army, to the Soviet Army. And I hope that we will have a chance to sign an agreement during the days, an agreement on strategic partnership between Russia and Venezuela that will help us to that will help us bring our relations to the highest level possible. Our relations across the board, as we've mentioned, in trade and economy, in financial matters, in banking matters, our cooperation in energy that is going to go even stronger, our cooperation in industry, in public healthcare, in transportation, in agriculture,
Коопeracja w kosmosie, geologia,
space exploration,
использование недра и в туризме,
minerals
науки,
use, our cooperation in tourism,
образование,
in science, in
культуре,
education, in
спорта
culture, in
и так
sports,
далее.
and so on and so forth.
Поэтому я так сказал, что мы добились большой, самый высокий уровень
So, as I've mentioned,
взаимопонимания,
we have reached the highest level of
зрелости.
mutual understanding of the maturity of the relations
Я
between the two
уверен в
countries,
этом
and I'm
годовщине
confident
80-летия наших отношений.
that the
80
80th
лет
anniversary
назад
of
наша
our
страна
relations
очень
for 80
скромно
years
дал свое слово, чтобы сопровождать, сделал свой скромный вклад,
we've
чтобы
been working
добиваться
together.
свою
Our modest
победу
country
против
made a
фашизма.
modest
И мы
contribution
80
towards
лет
the
спустя
victory
мы
over the
шагаем
Nazism,
вместе. И
and
я
now,
очень
80
надеюсь,
years
что
later, we
из этой
still
рабочей встречи,
work
в этой
together. We work jointly,
видеоконференции, чтобы мы могли праздновать
and
это
I'm
80
happy that,
80 лет
like this, even by video link, we have a chance to celebrate the 80th anniversary of our relations, and further we will celebrate the 80th anniversary of the great victory. I'm very happy, Mr. President.